January, you decided to cut out the weed. What was that about?
Because again, like the steroid use, I sound like a fucking drug addict here.
It's like, yeah.
Just do drugs, kids. No, it's the weed for me was more of a like, I don't know what it is. I'll probably like PTSD or some shit from a young age. I don't know what it is. Where it's I'd be an anxious individual. That's why we were talking about this before the podcast. It'd always be like that. Before powerlifting comp, whatever it is. Even before this, I'd be kind of excited or anxious kind of coming in. I'm just like that. And weed for me is kind of this like, not comfort thing, but it's like a safety net at the end of the day where I know my brain can switch off. And Bonnie was even laughing that over the last 30 days, even at like 9 p.m, I'd be like, do we do this? Do we do that? Do we do this? Like, I just can't stop. It's like really annoying. Whereas we just like, boof, it just kind of lets you slow down, be present, like feel other things that I would normally not feel just by my own genetic makeup. It's just constant trying to do something, which I like that it shuts it down. So for me to want to get into the 30 days off, me and my sister actually did it. I don't know if it should be publicly announced. I don't care. Sorry, Mel. I had a friend as well from Canada. I did it as well. And the three of us kind of had this, it's like a little pilgrimage where we've been smoking for 10 years. Let's try 30 days without it to see if we can do it. Because Joe Rogan was a sober October. And I was like, I missed October. Fuck, waiting another 9 months. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do a new year, new me for the crack, see if I can do it. And 3 days in, you're kind of like, oh, I kind of missed it a little bit. Towards the end, though, you just lose count of what day you're on. And then you do feel a lot sharper. Well, I was a lot more kind of on the ball. I was working way longer hours, which I still do. Well, I work a lot, but there was no wind down period. Yeah. I didn't like that. Like I'd be going to bed kind of like, what do I need to do tomorrow? What do I need to do tomorrow? Even though I have a to-do list and all that shit organized, I'd be straight out of bed attacking it, which is good. But I was kind of like the powerlifting, you need a little bit of balance with things, you know, as much as you can, you know? So for me, that was I wanted to be able to basically be like, weed doesn't own me. I can fucking choose to do it or not do it. And that was an example where I can, you know?
Well, again, 30 days is a pretty long time to come away from something that for you at least has definitely served as like a great leveler. You know, you're somebody who you said on the last time we were talking, you like to be in control of things. You like to have a handle on everything. You like to know what you're doing, where you're going, what's happening. So that would mean you're just tightly around screw. So this just helped you, you know, unwind that little bit. By the end of the day, let you let go of some of the stresses of the day. You can totally see the value in it. So I'd imagine it was quite a challenge, but sounds like it was pretty worthwhile.
Yeah. The yin to yang type of thing, you know, and that's my yang, you know. Again, I'm not saying that like, oh, go smoke weed, but what I'm saying is that like, I'm like that. I'm like ADHD, fucking type A, like get the fuck out of the way. If you're with me, let's do this. If you're not, get the fuck out of the way. That's kind of what I'm like. And weed is kind of the polar opposite. It's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So it complements my personality.
Yeah.
For other people, it can be an absolute detriment. You know what I mean? Because I don't overeat and snack on shit when I'm a little bit stoned or I'm kind of like, oh, with the munchies. I'm not like that. If you are like that, don't do that. So it's like anything. You kind of pick your poison, and the likelihood of you overindulging, or it can actually take away from your quality of life. You know, if you're still smoking weed every day and you're nowhere where you want to be, don't smoke weed, because it's more than likely you're going to be pulling you back, especially if you're smoking early in the day. You know, so mine's when the work's done, Dolly's in bed, everything's chill, we're watching Netflix, something, then it comes out. It's not like, oh, 9 a.m, it's fucking party. You know what I mean? It's not like that, you know?